Hello, CCS. It is good to be with you again this week on the Eagle Express. It's a big week this week, and I'm going to talk about that in just one moment. But before I get into this coming week, I thought I would just review quickly a quick statistic from Friday. We had several parents call in on Friday asking to how many students came to school. And it's the first time in several years that we were open, even though just about every other public school in the area was shut down and there was no busing available. Just to recap that with you, in grades K through 5, we had 87% of our students come to school on Friday. In grades 6 through 8, we had 95% of our students attend school on Friday. And in high school, grades 9 through 12, we had 76% of our students come to school Friday. So we had very strong attendance, and so we are appreciative to all of you parents who drove your kids to school on Friday, even though there was no busing, for bringing them in spite of the weather. And so we had a good day on Friday. So thank you, and that's your update on that. This coming week is a big week here at CCS because it is re-enrollment week. And so we are launching re-enrollment this coming week. Those emails will go out sometime Monday afternoon or evening. You'll get an email from us with the re-enrollment information and re-enrollment packet. Now, there's no immediate need to do anything, but it is very important that you re-enroll soon. And the reason for that is probably for the first time in our school's history, we anticipate that we are going to be 100% full in preschool through 5th grade and potentially some middle and high school grades as well. We all are already full in several of those grades, and we are seeing record interest for next school year. As of now, we have received around 60 applications for next school year, and we have received more applications in some grades than what we can accept. And so it is very important that current students re-enroll and secure your spot at Coventry Christian Schools for next fall. And so I want to talk for just a moment or two about that process and go over a few very important dates. So as I mentioned, Monday afternoon or evening, we will send out those re-enrollment packets. It's an electronic process, and in order to re-enroll, you just follow the instructions in that email, go online, and you're just going to confirm that all of the information about your child or your children is still the same. Anything that's changed, you'll need to update. And yes, I apologize in advance. If you have multiple children here, you have to click through all of the forms for each child separately. At this point in time, unfortunately, the system that we use does not have a way for us to go through it just once for the whole family. And my family is one of those. I have 5 kids myself, so I know how frustrating those minutes can be, but it only does take around 5 or 10 minutes to complete those re-enrollment forms. So just follow the instructions and submit those forms and pay the re-enrollment fee, and that will put your child on the active roster for next school year. There are some additional steps for students that are moving from pre-kindergarten to kindergarten, and we'll be talking about those things at our kindergarten information night later this month. But for those students as well, the first thing that you need to do is complete the re-enrollment packet. So again, that starts Monday, January 10th, and you have a little bit more than a month to get those re-enrollment packets completed. The next date that you should be aware of is Friday, February 11th. Friday, February 11th is the day when we will begin to enroll siblings of currently enrolled students into and onto the active rosters. And we've already received several applications from students who are not enrolled here, but who have a brother or sister enrolled here. And so we give preference to those students before we move on to new families who are not currently enrolled at all. But that Friday, February 11th date, if you're a current student and you have not completed your re-enrollment packet, it is possible, although unlikely, but it is possible that if you don't complete your re-enrollment by Friday, February 11th, your child could potentially lose their spot and have to go into a waiting pool if we have filled their class. And so currently enrolled students, please get those re-enrollment forms done. Parents, if you have other siblings that you're trying to get enrolled here, we will begin moving them onto the active rosters on Friday, February 11th, so long as they have completed all the application steps and have been accepted. The third date that I wanted to talk about is Friday, February 18th. Friday, February 18th is the date at which we will begin in moving new students, new families, onto our active rosters. And as I mentioned, we've received right around 60 applications as of this weekend, which is by far a record for us here at CCS. We've never received that many applications this early in the enrollment season. And once we start moving those students onto our active rosters, several classes are going to be full because we've received more applications than what we have space or what we anticipate having space for. And so it is certainly the case that as of Friday, February 18th, we are going to see our grades, our classes start to fill up for next fall. And so what that means is that it's really important for all of our existing families to get their re-enrollment packets done. And if you know of anyone who is a candidate to be here at Coventry Christian Schools, please encourage them to get started on that enrollment process. Normally, I would say you have February, March to think about it. That's not the case anymore, at least not in the lower and younger ages, because we anticipate, again, being completely full preschool through 5th grade next fall. And so please encourage your friends, your family members, if they're at all interested in CCS, they should come for a tour and check us out so that they can pray about and think about those decisions. So as we close out the video, I just want to express my gratitude for each and every family who has chosen to be here at CCS. We are thankful that you're here, part of this school. We are thankful that all of our families are open in sharing their appreciation for this school with their friends. Our interest is primarily through word of mouth, and so we're grateful to each and every one of you for sharing your experience here at CCS with those that you know and are in contact with. And I would ask that you would pray for us as we go through this enrollment season, that we would make good decisions, that God would bring the right families to our school that are going to help us to flourish and grow and build a strong community here where we can raise our kids. And so please pray for us, our school, and all of the families who are thinking about joining us here at CCS. So thank you so much. There's other things going on this week. You can look at the calendar below, check all of that information out. I look forward to talking with all of you again soon here on the Eagle Express. I hope you have a great week, and I hope that you stay warm because it's going to be a little bit cold here the next couple of days. So have a great week. God bless you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.